Hi, my name is Rona Sass, and I'm a trumpet instructor. I've been teaching trumpet lessons in the Seattle and North Shore area for about the past 30 years. Today, we are going to be talking about how to produce a good sound when you play a brass instrument and how to improve that sound. We're going to be talking about posture and hand position, breathing, how to do well on all those school recordings for band. And we're going to talk about challenges too. Maybe scratchy sounds, pinched sounds, double buzzing, notes falling too low, compressed tone. Maybe you can't hit the high notes right now. We're going to talk about all that and more. Here we go. Meet Jimothy. Jimothy is a typical middle school trumpet player. He's been playing it safe and staying home, but don't worry. He tells us he's been practicing. Oh no! It seems as if Jimothy has forgotten a few things about how to practice. Let's see if we can help him remember. First off, don't practice on a couch, in your bed, or on the floor. And definitely leave the screens off and snacks out of reach. Okay, you're in a chair, but this chair swivels and has arms. A traditional four-legged chair without arms that's not very comfortable, like those ones in band, is the best chair for practicing. Once you have your band room-style chair, sit on the front part of it with your feet on the floor and sit up tall. Get yourself a pencil, not a pen, and a glass of water or a water bottle, and then something that you can dump all your spit into, like an old towel, or a carpet remnant, or a garbage can. Empty your spit valves, or officially called water keys. That includes your main water key and the third slide water key. Make sure you press your third valve down when emptying out the third water key, otherwise you won't get all the water out. And then put your lips around the mouthpiece and blow air. And that'll make sure all the water gets emptied out. Now you have your practice area set up and you are ready to practice. Buzzing on your mouthpiece. Hold your mouthpiece with 2 fingers and a thumb, not with a fist or pressing it really hard onto your face. Now, take in a deep breath and buzz sirens or songs, whatever comes to you. Use a tuner or even a drone tone. You can find those on YouTube, like a cello drone on any pitch. You can use concert B flat for playing like your concert B flat scale. You can also use a tuner app like Tonal Energy Tuner or TE Tuner. I suggest that you buzz for around 3 to 5 minutes before you start playing. Buzzing with lots of rest, buzzing, lots of rest. Think through what you're going to play. Concert B flat scale. Do you know all your fingerings? Do you need to write some in? How fast are you planning to go? Do you have a metronome? If not, you can get a free app. I like the Tempo app. Or even Google Metronome to get a basic one. Make sure not to set the tempo too fast or too slow. Long tones are very helpful for improving your tone. Try playing your scale in whole notes with a whole rest in between each note. That takes a long time. Then take a break for a minute or two. Kind of stretch out your chops, take nice deep breaths. Then try the scale again in half notes with half rests in between each note. Then quarter notes. Then play it as written and see how accurate you can get. You can also try to speed it up. Lip slurs help improve tone as well. Start with a simple low C to G slur, and then going down fingering chromatically. So open, 2, 1, 1 and 2, 2 and 3, 1 and 3, 1, 2 and 3. Then you can start higher, like going from G to middle C. And then you could have the same fingering patterns going down. Slow is the way to go with lip slurs. Lots of air, and keep it moving through each note. Crescendo or get louder as you go higher. Keep striving for a clear, open tone, supported with air. Take a deep breath and play louder and fuller if the tone is too soft or compressed or kind of scratchy sounding. Use those abs. Push the air through. If you're getting a sound that is tight or small or getting a double buzz at the same time, relax your body. Roll your shoulders back. Stretch just a little bit. Take in more deep breaths. Play with proper posture and hand position. If you are having trouble hitting the higher notes, and this goes for all level of players, check how your breathing is. Are you taking in a full breath when you start your scales or songs again? Are you pushing the air through with support from your abs or your core? Are the corners of your mouth firm? If you still can't hit the higher pitches, make sure you're starting on the correct pitches first. You can try using a tuner to double check. I really like the free Apple and Android app called BandMate Chromatic Tuner. It shows you what note you're playing. If you're installing it for the first time, make sure you click Trumpet to select your instrument. Then if your song has lots of flats, click the flat on the right, or if you have lots of sharps, click the sharp on the right. Now play your starting note. Is it registering correctly? Are you playing too high or too low, or did you nail it? Then try your scale or song again. Look at the tuner as you play and double check you're getting all the right notes in there. When doing recordings for band, here are some pro tips. Always take a deep breath before clicking that record button. I've seen students play their scales, for example, and mix up the notes at the start, and then they start again right away without taking in another breath. Then maybe their high notes didn't come out because they didn't take a deep enough breath at the beginning. Then they start again and again and again, and then it gets more and more frustrating because it's not sounding as good. It's a cycle. If you can break this cycle of trying to play too fast and repeat things too quickly without stopping to breathe or think through what you need to fix, you will save hours of time and frustration and play things right the very first or second time. Then make sure you're taking deep breaths in the middle of your songs as well. It really helps. Can you hear the scale or melody in your head? Maybe take a break to find a recording of it and listen to it while your chops recover. If something is not going right, take a short break, take a couple of sips of water, not soda or juice. The sugar will just go into your trumpet and start corroding it from the inside out. And then take a fresh, deep breath and start again. Usually it's going to be a lot better. If your hands and arms are too tight to your body, then you will get a tight sound. You should be sitting or standing up tall, elbows out from your sides about a couple of inches so that your lungs have room to breathe, and your hands should have a nice relaxed grip. I hope you are all staying safe out there and taking the time to work on your trumpet skills. Let me know if you have any questions.